Hi Yubi Habibi, so today we're gonna read The Evil 𝖤𝗏𝖾kids. Sit back and relax. You may have seen an Elijah encounter called Twinkling Secrets, where Twinkle was a simple win and destroyed 𝖤𝗏𝖾town just to have some time with him, and now it's gone, RIP. But I'd like to tell you about 𝖤𝗏Лtown heroes if you are living under a rock. This show is about four youths named Yubi, Wayne, Twinkle, and Kip and their best red squirrel friend Fran meeting real-life heroes all around them. However, there was one thing that made me change how I see the show forever. Where do I begin the story? Oh yeah. One day, I was at home playing with my dogs Lily and Lucy when the doorbell rang. Who was that? I asked. I went upstairs to the door, and when I opened it, there was a package with the 𝖤𝗏𝖾kids colors on it. But the strange twist was I didn't order anything at all. I decided to take the package into my room. I opened the box, and inside was a really rare 𝖤𝗏Лtown Heroes DVD. The DVD cover consisted of Yubi, Wayne, Twinkle, Kip, and Fran in the background of 𝖤𝗏Лtown. The caption above them said, 𝖤𝗏Лtown Heroes, the complete hero series. When it hit daylight, I ran to the Xbox and put the disc inside it. The DVD started with the Walt Disney Home Entertainment logo, except the sky was crimson, the logo was rusted and soaked with blood, and screams of the damned were heard as the orchestral note hit. The Disney's Fast Play logo had the background sky red as Tinkerbell wasn't seen for some reason. I decided for the Fast Play option to start itself. Then, lots of bumpers of various shows from Playhouse Disney were shown. Then I skipped the previews and went to the main menu, which was... The menu had the same features from 𝖤𝗏Лtown Heroes on the Move, with the options above the 𝖤𝗏Лkids reading Play All, Episode Selection, Bonus Features, Setup, and Sneak Peeks. The Disney DVD logo played, however, it turned out to be a complete nightmare. There was no music except faint ambient noises were heard. As the DVD letters appeared, a scream was heard. Finally, once the logo formed together, Tinkerbell jumped out of nowhere, maniacally laughing before flying away up screen. The DVD began at the first episode from 2004 called Up a Tree and ended at the last episode from 2008 called Wayne's Toasty Invention. After all the episodes played, there was a warning which took place on the first frame of the intro. Warning, this episode you're about to see was made by a former animator of Happiness before getting fired from his gruesome ideas for our shows and episodes. Please remember to watch at your own risk. This isn't gonna be good, I muttered. The intro played, but the space background was black, and when the Earth egg opened, the sky was red, which was supposed to symbolize blood, and nobody on 𝖤𝗏Лtown noticed it. This gives me the creeps, I whimpered. After a scary intro, the title card came up, and it read The Evil 𝖤𝗏Лkids instead of one of the 𝖤𝗏Lkids saying the title a demon said it instead. Oh my god. The episode started with a shot of Yubi, Wayne, Twinkle, Kip, and Fran realizing that the sky was red. Why is the sky red? Yubi asked. I don't know, Kip answered. Oh my goodness gracious, Fran gasped. There is something familiar with it. Is there any way to fix this? Wayne asked. Oh, I know, Twinkle thought. She then explained her plan. We will go up to the sky with some blue food coloring, then drop the blue food coloring on the sky to make it blue again. Twinkle then pulled a sheet of paper up, but Fran shook her head. That's some nice thinking, Twinkle, Fran told Twinkle. But there's no way we can fly above the sky. And even if we did, the food coloring won't even touch the sky. Ah, pickles, Twinkle muttered. Just then, a shadowy figure appeared behind the �ຫຼີ𝗏Лkids. What's that? Twinkle wondered. The �ೞ𝗏Lkids saw the shadowy figure and gasped. Who are you? Wayne whimpered. Do not ask any questions. The dark figure braided. You five nesting kittles are my next vessels. Next vessels? Yubi wondered. By that mean you're gonna choke us? Kip asked the dark figure. Yes, the dark figure answered as he grabbed the �ȳ𝗏Лkids by the necks and started to choke them. Aww, the �ȳ𝗏Lkids screamed as they were being choked. However, while they were being choked, their looks changed, but respective changes include their clothes, except Kip changing from their original clothes to red shades. Oh my god, this is not gonna be good, people. Okay, Yubi now had his eyes black with red pupils, his teeth sharpened into triangles, his clothes were maroon, and his hair looked like he was zapped via the electric chair. Wayne now had his eyes black with red pupils, his glasses were shattered, and his clothes were maroon. Twinkle now had her eyes black with red pupils, her pigtails had electrified, her clothes were in shades of red, and her hair was entirely black. Kip now had his eyes black with his pupils red, his hair styled to look like Sonic the Hedgehog, "You're too slow!" His collar was red and his pants were black. Fran now looked like she looked at the blood moon for too long. Her fur was dark red, she had vampire teeth, her eyes were black, and with red pupils, and her tail was spiky. The dark figure that let go of the 𝖬𝖾ლიkids next had vanished. Meanwhile, they lied on the ground with no pulse. The 𝖬Ｌlikids got up but didn't say anything. Just then, Kip started to speak, but vocals faded into a demonic effect. "We are no longer the 𝖬Llikids." Kip spoke. "We are right now the evil 𝖬Llikids." Eubie, Wayne, Twinkle, and Fran finished. The 𝖬Llikids decided to use their newfound powers for evil. We are going to take down this whole city once. Oh my god. "We are going to take down this whole city down once and for all," Twinkle berated. The 𝖬Llikids laughed evilly at what they were going to do. It then showed Pizza Guy at the pizza parlor. Suddenly, the 𝖬Llikids teleported into the shop. "Hey, Higgly dudes and dudettes," Pizza Guy greeted. "You look different. We are the evil 𝖬Llikids," Eubie announced. "And we're here to destroy Higglytown," Wayne added. Pizza Guy was confused and frightened. "What happened to you guys?" he asked. "We don't have time to explain," Fran berated. "We have work to do." "Wait, what?" Pizza Guy gasped. Eubie then took out a chainsaw and rammed it up Pizza Guy's chest. Pizza Guy screamed in anguish as he was being sawed. "You really thought we're going to have some fun in Higglytown?" Fran asked. "Well, I don't think so." "Nobody can stop the evil 𝖬Llikids now," Kip berated. I was shocked that Kip was now the new leader of the 𝖬Llikids since Eubie is possessed. Did Kip become the new leader of the 𝖬Llikids? I asked to myself. "That's right, I'm now the new leader, and it's the evil 𝖬Llikids to you," Kip spoke to me. "Time to split up and kill everyone, guys." Twinkle, sorry. "Time to split up and kill everyone, guys," Twinkle told Eubie, Wayne, Kip, and Fran. Then it showed Uncle Zeke getting ready to fly a plane. Just then, Kip teleported into the shot. "Hi, Uncle Zeke," Kip greeted sinisterly. "Hi, Kip," Uncle Zeke greeted. "What are you doing here?" "I came to teach you a plane lesson," Kip told Uncle Zeke. "Wait, what?" Uncle Zeke gasped. "How? Like this?" Kip berated as he snapped fingers to open a portal which resembled hell. Uncle Zeke then flew his plane and flew into the portal. Uncle Zeke screamed as he was falling into a fiery explosion was heard as portal closed. I'm sorry for my bad English. I'm sorry. "Now that is a cool plane lesson," Kip taunted. It then cut to Twinkle was hiding behind the 𝖬Lli school. Just then, Miss Fern hopped into the shot. "Hi, Twinkle," Miss Fern greeted. "School doesn't start yet. It starts tomorrow. Why are you here anyway?" Twinkle didn't answer. She evilly chuckled instead. "You fool," Twinkle told Miss Fern. "I did not come to this very school to learn, motherfucker." This was very shocking to me. Nobody cursed a swear word in 𝖬LliTown Heroes before. Because it's a kid-friendly show, of course. "Why would you say that?" Miss Fern gasped. "Because I am now evil," Twinkle berated. "Time to perish, teacher." "What?" Miss Fern gasped. Twinkle then used a chainsaw as she rammed it right through Miss Fern's chest, ripping out her heart in the process. Miss Fern screamed in agony as she was being rammed by the chainsaw before she lost all of her pulse and fell to the ground. "Looks like school's out for you, bitch," Twinkle yelled in satisfaction and pure evil before laughing and hopping up screen as it faded to black. No, I'm not gonna say those swear words out loud because my mom's literally outside. Soon afterwards, it faded into the 𝖬Lli diner. Uncle Lemo was working at the kitchen when suddenly he heard a demonic laughter. "What was that?" he asked. Just then, Wayne went into the shot. "Hi, Uncle Lemo," he greeted. "Toads," Lemo said. "What just happened to you? What have you done to 𝖬LliTown?" Eubie teleported to the shot. "We're just killing it all," Eubie answered. "What?" Lemo gasped. "So now you're here for me to be killed?" "Yep," Wayne replied. "Now here's an amazing goodbye, motherfucker," Eubie shouted. Wayne then uses a scattergun from TF2 to shoot Uncle Lemo. Eubie used a physics gun from Gary's mod to slam Uncle Lemo to death. Uncle Lemo screamed in agony as he was being killed. "Come on, let's take the rest of 𝖬LliTown down," Wayne said. "Yeah," Eubie agreed. It then showed a montage of the evil 𝖬𝖾likids killing everyone in 𝖬𝖾itown, including Giovanni. Who's Giovanni? Tell me in the comments, please. Detective, sports coach, operator, Kip's sister, Spooky, Kip's dad, firefighters, Kip's mother, the elf tailor, hero, and the others. The first one is Kip using the nunchucks of lightning from Lego Ninjago to electrify the police to do, and the last one before it cut to black for 3 seconds is Kip uses a pistol from TF2 again to kill the doctor. Then afterwards, it faded to 𝖬Լitown. Everything is completely destroyed. Just then, without warning, the place exploded and caught on fire. The screams of every character from 𝖬Ｌitown, minus the 𝖬Llikids, is heard as the distorted, creepy music box played, which screamed to be more than ever. Just then, the 𝖬Llikids teleported into the shop with evil smiles on their faces. "Hey, suckers!" Kip greeted. "We have killed everyone in 𝖬Litown." "Yeah," Twinkle agreed. "We also take down the city, and this makes us all 𝖬Litown villains!" The 𝖬Llikids cheered in evil as the hero-like U background came up, but it's in shades of red and black. "Anyway, here's one more thing," UB said. "If you had seen this episode, you'll be next." "Say goodbye, fools," Wayne said. "So long, sweet dreams, and hello, nightmares," Fran said. The 𝖬Llikids hopped off screen and laughed evilly as the title cards egged and closed on the screen, but their evil laughter was still heard as it faded to black. It then showed the credits, but they were off. The backgrounds were in shades of red with blood puddles everywhere. "What in the name of God is this?" I muttered in horror. Then it showed the Wild Brain, Happiness, and Playhouses, the original logos, but they were off. The Wild Brain logo came up, but the background was red and the eye was realistically bloodshot. And when it spun, blood exploded everywhere, causing the text to be so bloody and bloodshot, while blood splattered all over the screen. The Happiness logo came up, but the background was maroon and the nest was brutally injured. It has a scared look on its face, and the eggs were cracked, and the nest said, "Save yourselves." The Playhouses, the original logo, came up, but it looked like nearly the same as Elijah's encounter. The only difference is that the sky was blood red. It cut to black for 10 seconds. I grabbed the remote, but a jump scare came up. It was an edited picture of Kip from a slippery situation that he got his hand injured, but his eyes were black with red pupils and he is drooling blood. The jump scare sounds of the Godzilla roar, Howie scream, Wilhelm scream, and the Freddy Fazbear scream were heard as it faded to black and cut to the menu. I quickly ejected the DVD, put it back in the case, and do the same thing of my encounter of Team Umizoomi. I couldn't believe what I had just seen in that episode. How could they create the same 𝖬Litown heroes again? The end. Subscribe. And by the way, creepypasta not mine. Bye! Bye, Ubi Habibis.